welcome to the Man United Talks Newcastle preview. Happy New Year to you all. Welcome to 2019. I'm saying it like I'm hosting 2019. Anyway, if you do enjoy, please drop a like and subscribe. We're going to talk some football, and let's get right into it. Before I do, I was on the Full-Time Devils preview. Link is in the description. You can check that out. But yeah, let's do it. Manchester United have scored 12 goals in the last 3 games, conceded 3. I don't really care, if I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't. When you're scoring goals like that, the goal difference is still booming right now. Oh my goodness. I predicted 3-1 for the who did we play? The Bournemouth game. 4-1. I'll take 4-1. Lukaku scored as well. Are you kidding me? Ladies and gentlemen, Manchester United are back. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. We haven't played any real hard games. Bournemouth is a tough fixture, but, that's not a true test yet, in my opinion. I genuinely think Newcastle will probably be a bigger test. Obviously we play Bournemouth at home, but Newcastle away, St. James Park, Rafa and his pragmatic system, it's going to be a test for us. I know we didn't win there under Jose because Jose just doesn't win at St. James Park for some odd reason. But, we move on. We're in a whole new era right now. I don't think anything can stop us at the moment. The way we're playing, if we continue to play like this, I don't care if we play City, I don't care if we play Liverpool. The confidence, the real showing of ability and character that we have right now is something that has been unmatched by the last 3 managers. I just don't care. I do not care. It's brilliant. But yeah, let's get right into it, okay? Manchester United, top performers for me. They're right there. They are right there. And a close 4th place behind those 3 names you see there, Rashford, Pogba, Martial. Right behind them, I put Lindelof. Herrera. They've just all been playing well. They've all been booming. The only thing I could just request from Manchester United, I guess, is for the fullbacks to assist. We put in balls and we're all right, But that's not something we score a lot from these days. We don't score a lot from fullbacks really putting in a good ball. But that will come. Delo puts in great service. He's been crossing to the likes of Marcus Rashford. If he gets the ability to cross to Lukaku, who I think will return sometime soon. Maybe not Newcastle, maybe not the next game, but I think Lukaku will be back in the fold fairly soon. He just scored, so But Marcus Rashford is playing exceptional right now, so I don't know if he can get in over Marcus Rashford right now. He's come off the bench and scored. That is absolutely brilliant. Same thing happens with Manchester City. Gabriel Jesus performs well. You bring Aguero off the bench, and he still gets a goal. That's all I can ask for. That's all you can ask for, Yeah, but, I digress. Let's look at the injuries. Smalling, Rojo, McTominay. 2 of those shouldn't be starting in the first place, so I'm not upset. And then you got Bailly, who's suspended. I don't know. There hasn't been a ruling on his suspension yet. But the general, suspension length is usually like 3 games. I hope it's only 1. It could be 1. Depends, we can see what happens. But you know what? I'm not that fussed, to be honest. Especially seeing as playing Newcastle, I don't want to call them underdogs or whatever, but they are. And if they do get a goal, it'll probably be a Phil Jones' own goal because, that's just how life works. But I can't even really just chill out right now. Like, I'm trying to gather my mind, but Manchester United have made me so happy these last 3 games, sorry. It's just something like, wow. Honestly, I'm grateful for what Mourinho did to this club. I'm grateful for what Van Gaal put us through, Moyes as well. So we can really appreciate what we have because, some of us, we're getting really, I guess, ungrateful, for lack of a better word. And now we appreciate what it's like. When you get something taken away from you, you just moan about it. But then it's when you get it back that you really appreciate what it was like to not have it. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Now, let's get into the lineups. Before we get into it, Alexis Sanchez is available, but I don't know if he's going to start or not, so that's interesting. I don't know, but this is the lineup I've gone with, so here it is. more or less the same as last game, other than the fact that I put Bailly in. But other than that, it's more or less the same team. De Gea in net, backline, Delo, Jones, Lindelof, Shaw. Midfield 3, the dynamo that it is, and Matic. I'm absolutely loving this guy. This is the man we signed from Chelsea. This is the man that was taking on people in our first game against West Ham. The man that passes the ball forward and is incisive and decisive. And what am I saying at this point? I don't even know if I don't think the second, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to chill out. That front 3, though. No Lukaku, no Sanchez. This front 3 is still putting goals past people like it's nobody's business. Can we talk about Paul Pogba, though? Contributed to 6 goals in the last 3 games? That's the man. That's the man. You know, Jose's out of the job, and I want to kind of fade away from talking about him. But I hope he realizes, because I hope he goes into his next job with a better attitude. I hope he realizes that Pogba, like, he's so good. So good. Best midfielder in the world, in my opinion. I don't care. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care what you have to say. He is the best industrial, whatever you want to call it, just box to box. I don't care what label you put on it. In the center of midfield, there is no better midfielder than Paul Pogba. France do not win the World Cup without Paul Pogba. They got a damn good chance, but they don't win it. Paul Pogba is an integral part to that side, and he's going to win the World Cup, and Mourinho treated him like hash browns. I mean, you treat hash browns great. You eat them, but, you know. Anyway, look at that team. Take it in. Give it a second. Okay, now, let's move on. Let's talk about Newcastle. They sit 15th. Did we expect much better? No, I think they're right on course because their owner is just absolute, you know, not great. He doesn't treat them well. Hopefully they spend more in January. You know, I root for Newcastle. I appreciate the underdogs in the world of sports in general. So I hope they do come good, just not against us. You know, I hope not. But you know, if they didn't have Rafa, they'd be definitely in the relegation zone. He's doing as much as he can with the little that he has. So respect to him. I noticed that John Joe Shelby hasn't been playing yet. I don't think he played the last 5 games, or started, sorry. And then he just came off the bench. Last game, I think, was against Watford. But I think he will play against us, and he is a threat. As much as he is, you know, he came from Liverpool. I am a fan of his style of play, the way he plays the game. He's got quality, but he's never had the right pieces around him to really show off his true ability. Like you see little bits and pieces of his ability to pass and even strike the ball. But yeah, you know, such is life. And then they got the injuries. There's a couple. In Fernandez, who is a chance he will play. Lejeune hasn't played at all recently, at all. And Kisu Young, I didn't put him here. But you know, the former Swansea player, he is on international duty for Korea, I believe. You know, yeah, that's why he's not there. So he's not injured or suspended, so I didn't know where to put him. But that's Newcastle for you. Manchester United, let's talk about how I expect this game to go. If I'm going to be honest with you, I predicted 3-0 in the full-time Devils preview, and I'm going to stick with that. Newcastle aren't great going forward, and they've scored they've conceded 7 goals in their last 5 games and scored 3. So if I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think there's a chance they're scoring against us. I know they're at home. Forgive me. But I don't think we're going to concede. I think this is going to be the first clean sheet. However, we do have Phil Jones in defense, so you got to be worried about that. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, but that about does it for me. If you guys did enjoy, drop a like and subscribe. Comment, all the good stuff. You guys are freaking amazing. I've gained 20 subscribers in the last couple weeks. And my goal for the new year, I know this is so cliche, New Year's resolutions. It's a stretch. But I think it's possible. I think it is possible. I'm going to go 250. I want 250 subscribers by the end of, I might as well say 300, right? Anything can happen. But why not? I'm going to say 300 subscribers by the end of 2019. That's the hope. That's the plan. If you guys did enjoy, like I said before, please do drop a like and subscribe. I appreciate all of you. And just, yeah, enjoy your new year. Let's get out of here.